I'm gonna just say this quickly. I was talking to someone and I realized that this is a true statement. It says when we are not present, when we are not at home, other people will move in our houses. Our other characters will move in our houses, and that's a deep statement. It's a very deep statement if you think about it. Because even if you look at it in a real reality life, I mean, in a real life situation, if you're not at home in your house, if you're not living there, somebody is gonna move in. Somebody's gonna move in and stay right there. You know what I mean? So the quote is, if you are not present, if you're not living, if you're not at home, somebody will always move in. Hey Chastity, hey Heather, hey Stephanie, hey Vincia. And it's not a really a relationship thing. You know, sometimes when we look at ourselves and our bodies and stuff, and we have pains and aches and stress and depression and all these stuff going through ourselves, and we're going through all these situations and all this negative energy is all in our life. We have to realize this. We are not present. We are not home. That's all that means is that we're not embodying our body. We are somewhere else, and next week we are in a different mindset. So we are not present. See, because when we are present, we're there. See, when we are present, our immune system is stronger. When we are present, we are more powerful. We are living in the moment. See, a lot of times people don't want to live in the moment. People refuse to live right now. People don't want to live in the moment at all. People refuse to live right here, right now. But the thing about it is this right here. These three words, right? These three words says, you are here. You know what I mean? You are here. And if you look at those three words, you are here, you're gonna realize that it's right here you at. You're not at next week, you're not at next year, you're not next month. You are right here, and nobody wanna be here. Some people are gonna look at their lives and realize that I hate being here. And they're gonna fight being here. And they're gonna fight being here. But in reality, you're fighting against reality. You're fighting against the facts of that you being right here. So look, first, you have to accept where you are. You have to accept where you are. Because a lot of times, if you are not present in the moment, if you're not present in your body, a lot of times we have a body, but our body is not even here. I mean, our body is here, but our minds are gone from our bodies. Our minds are on things that we have no control of. Our minds are on things that we have no control over. Our minds are on things we have no control over. Our minds are gone far away, gone on our family, gone on our friends, gone on next year, gone with where you know, when I have money, or when I get the new job, or when I get the new man, or the new woman, or after I get married. Our mind is all the way in the future or in the past. So nobody is living here. So now we are easily getting sick. The cancer moving, then the cold moves in, then the pains moving, the joint pains and the headaches and the migraines. Because when you are not present, there's other characters waiting to move in at any time. Every character's out there just waiting to see when you leave in your house. And as soon as you leave your house, I'm telling you right now, they're ready to move in. So I'm telling you, you have to be mentally there in your body. You have to occupy your space. This whole thing is your body. This whole thing is your home. This whole thing is your house. And the society is getting so weak and everybody's getting so sick. It's only because they're not here. You have to be able to stay right where you at in this body. This is where you live. This is where your spirit lives. This is where your soul dwells. You know what I mean? And then when you move your soul and move your spirit somewhere else, or when somebody take your spirit and suck it dry and suck you dry, you're not here. So now you're depressed, you're stressed, you don't know what to do, you start getting pains and aches. Look, man, seriously, you could just think about it. Think about it. If you are at home, I promise you, your immune system is stronger. Your security system is stronger. It's gonna always be alarmed. As soon as somebody knock on your door, you know exactly what's going on. So you close that door, you're like, hey, you ain't coming in. But when you're not home, I promise you, when you're not fully there, when you are not fully occupying your house, somebody always moving in. And it's the ones who you don't want to come in because they want to come in and control and take over all what you built. You have to be able to stay exactly where you live. This is your home. You know what I'm saying? Kick them jokers, kick them foreign objects out, kick them foreign characteristics out because you don't need them. But you have to know who you are. The biggest problem, man, I promise you, the biggest issue is that nobody accepts what they are. People want to, you know, have this mindset of what happiness is, or this thought or idea of, or image of happiness, or an image of where they should be, or an image of, you know, I'm 26 years old, I should be here, I should be there. And we keep that image. And as long as we keep that image, we get miserable, we get discouraged, because the issue of assuming that where you should be is gonna always keep you back, because it's gonna always make you not happy, not satisfied. Look, accept where you at. You have to accept where you at, and you are here. Do you remember those three words? You are here. So every time you start to stress and get frustrated, and you start to see things differently, remember those three words. I am here. I am right here, but I have to accept where I'm at first. And if I want to go to a different place, first I must set my GPS. But when a GPS starts to move, the GPS has to bring you here first. So the GPS starts from right here. See, you can't start a GPS from over there to get to a destination. A GPS brings you back here first, and then it makes you a route to get to where you are. Remember, you are here. Every time you have situations, you are here. Do you remember, like, sometimes when, like, something go wrong, like, for instance, on the way to work, something go wrong, and then all the lights, all the lights, yes, calculated, right? All the lights start turning red, all the stoplights turning red, then you become late, then somebody get an accident, then you get frustrated, then everything just goes wrong. It's like a continuous, like, wrong day. It's because at one point you leave your body and you attract those negative energy. You have to remember and focus. If one thing goes wrong, okay, it is what it is. First, accept it. But remember, you always come back to here. I am here. Don't forget those words. I'm telling you. So when you're stressing, and when ends in meeting, and when your boyfriend or your husband or your wife giving you issues, or when all them stuff going on in your life, or when you're just getting frustrated, and when things ain't looking good, always remember, right? Always remember, you are here. Because you have to accept what's going on first. You are right here. Remember this. Say it. I am here. Once you know that you are here and you fully take over this body and you fully take over this mind and you put your mind into all this stuff and you fully realize and understand that you are only in control of what you can control, you're only in control of yourself and your attitude. Once you understand and comprehend that, then you're going to be fine. But for right now, you are here. But guess what? The only time that you could change it is after you accept it. The only, like my boy said the other day, the only time to change, the only time you could find a cure for cancer, the first step in finding a cure for cancer is accepting that you have cancer. Because if you can't accept that you have cancer, then you can't find a cure, because there will be no need for a cure. But figure out where you at. Accept where you at. Not where you should be. Not where you think you should be. Because where you think you should be, you ain't there yet. So therefore, you are here for a reason. It's not by chance you're there. You are exactly where you need to be. But the only issue is that you're not accepting it. Accept that you are here. I am here. I am here. Change come only after acceptance. That's a fact. I am here. I know sometimes that you don't want to admit that you're here. I know sometimes that you don't want that you just don't think that you should be here. I know sometimes that you hate where you at. But in reality, you could change it, because you got there from your thoughts. You got there from who you were. You got there from the way you're thinking, your thought patterns. It brought you there. So therefore, your thought patterns could bring you somewhere else. Your thought patterns. Remember, I am here. Do not leave your body ever. Do not get sick. So when you start realizing that you're getting sick and you're getting weak and your nose start running and your immune system is failing you and you start getting pains and aches and stuff, remember, you're not living here. You're somewhere else. You're living on some worry or some stress. Because when you start stressing, you move out. When you start stressing and worrying, you move out. So therefore, everything else attacking you. You are here. Remember that, all right? You'll have a beautiful night.